As a big fan of the Carnivores series, I decided to make a video. For the first time on this channel, the Carnivores T-Rex versus the real T-Rex. Frankly, this fight hasn't been talked about much, and I don't want it to be a big topic of discussion, because this comparison isn't even close, but still, there's no harm in showing it to people. In my opinion, this is the most important point, since it will have a high impact on one of them. The specimen that I used for the real T-Rex is Scotty. The length is about 12.4 meters, and the height is 3.9 meters tall at the hip. The weight is 10.4 tons. Also, the height at the top of the head is a little more than 4 meters. What about the Carnivores T-Rex? In the game, there are many individuals with different sizes. And of course, I will not use the largest size, but in my trophy room, I have a 10.7-ton individual, which is very good size to use here. His length is 16 meters, and the height based on the comparison might be 5.8 meters. So you see the big size advantage, even if they were the same weight. So this category goes to the Carnivores T-Rex. The second thing is the durability. Start with the real T-Rex. As we know, the real Rex had the strongest build of all theropods. Also, many individuals of this species have suffered severe injuries, whether to the skull, body, tail, teeth, etc. Its physical structure allows it to hunt large prey. The T-Rex has a very wide body, even compared with other large theropods like the Gigantosaurus and Spinosaurus. What about the Carnivores T-Rex? This dinosaur had the strongest armor in the game. It makes it able to stand over hundreds of bowlights. If you don't know some guns on carnivores, Dinosaur Hunter can kill the Dinosaurus with a few bowlights. Like the revolver, this gun can one-shot most of the dinosaurs, but its bowlights can't do a damn against this monster. His armor and tough skin making it very hard to hunt, so that other dinosaurs cannot give it hard scratches. Its height makes it difficult for the real T-Rex to inflict severe bites, and it cannot reach important areas such as the neck. So this category goes to Carnivores T-Rex. This point is no less important than the previous ones. The Carnivores T-Rex had a very large mouth and a sharp teeth, but we don't know the number of the bite. But logically, it's a T-Rex would have a strong bite. What about the real T-Rex? We have too many studies about its bite. In the 2022 study put it at 25 to 48 kN, and other estimates like 57 kN and 35 kN. Since we don't know the Carnivores T-Rex bite, this category will go either to real T-Rex or draw. As well, the fourth thing that we have is the experience. The Carnivores T-Rex did not live on our Earth. It lived on a planet called FMMUV32. This planet is very similar to Earth-like what we know. The T-Rex lives in the east central sector of this planet. There is an island famous for being home to the T-Rex in the game, and that is Fort Siskin. This island includes a lot of big dinosaurs, like the Ceratosaurus and Carnotaurus and Velociraptor, and other large dinosaurs like the herbivores Amargosaurus and Chasmosaurus, and many more dinosaurs. The T-Rex is the planet's apex predator, and no one can defeat this beast if it reaches its full-grown version. And the real T-Rex has a good experience too. It has a 30 years old of experience and lived with a large dinosaurs like the Edmontosaurus and Triceratops. And it was the apex predator of his environment. So who takes? This is a hard to decide it, since both has a good overall experience, but if there is one superior to the other, that will be the Carnivores T-Rex, since he lived with more aggressive environment and more predators. So this category goes to the Carnivores T-Rex with hard. The other combat measurements, like the speed and strength. The speed is not even close and clearly to the Carnivores T-Rex, and the strength it will be more close. If we're talking about the lifting strength, the real T-Rex can lift at 10-14 kilos or 1 ton by his jaw, and its neck will increase it by a 300 to 600 kilos. Scaling Scotty 4 will be significantly higher. The Carnivores T-Rex showing more likely a striking and physical strength. It is able to destroy the wall of the Dino Hunt Corp in Fort Kiskin, which is significantly bigger than this T-Rex. This thing showing that this T-Rex stronger than the real T-Rex in most of the strength types, but his lifting is unknown. This question will be very important for both of them. The real T-Rex will have two options. The first one is biting the leg, which actually will be expected since its height is much lower. But will it scratch it? Relatively, yes, because its bite force is strong. But honestly, it can't go on like this much longer, since the Carnivores T-Rex has a much faster reaction, and that will cost it many serious injuries. The second option is that bite his hands. This is slightly better since this region is less hard. It will suffer more severe injuries or even cuts if it apply pressure. But the problem is that Carnivores T-Rex jaw will be on the opponent's back of the real Rex. That would be the end of it after hitting it more than one quick hit. This is very clear and not close like I said in the beginning. The Carnivores T-Rex is faster, more durable, relatively stronger physically, and better combat experience in all the important points. Bite force is excluded just because it is unknown. The winner is the Carnivores T-Rex. The real T-Rex is the strongest real theropod, but it can't beat the alien monster.